Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta start the timer. What's up, y'all? What's good? Me, I'm just chilling, smoking some weed, hanging out. You know, finally went to the store and got me some black and molds. I've been able to do that for a while since my mom stopped being all fucking. I don't know. I don't even want to go into that shit. She kept acting crazy as hell. She kept acting real crazy. But I'm glad she finally lets me walk out the door. She even got me a key so I could actually go to the store. I be telling my mom I don't want to go to my grandfather's house. I don't know how many times I have to emphasize that. And I ain't trying to be like most people in this fucked up generation that disrespects their elders with no fucking reason. Hell nah. I don't disrespect random elderly people. Let alone I don't really disrespect my grandfather. I just refuse to talk to him most times. Well, most of the time, anyways. But then again, who wants to be around somebody who's nothing but negative? Shit, I don't want to be around that shit. And I'm like thinking to myself, damn. And he wonders why I don't return his calls or even answer the phone, you know? I'm like, shit, man, you too negative for me. Oh, what's good, fam? Shit, I be trying to tell my mom my grandfather's too negative for me. That's why I don't answer the phone or anything, you know? When he calls me, he goes straight to voicemail. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to talk to him because he's too negative for me. But shit, when I ghost people, it's not without reason. I have a good, valid reason for why I ghost people. I just don't tell them I'm going to ghost them. I don't warn them about ghosting them. I just do it. If I feel like you're too toxic for me and I can't stand you, I'll ghost your ass, or I just won't talk to you. I tell Fat Will, I'm like, dude, you can go ahead and say all the bullshit you want about me on fucking YouTube and whatever platforms you're on, because you ain't gonna get a response out of me. I don't give a fuck what you say. And I finally told Red Hood why I quit doing the wrestling podcast with them. I said, man, it ain't nothing against you guys. You guys are fucking cool as fuck. It's just that young homie that we were doing the live stream with, I felt like he stepped out of line with me. He stepped out of line, and I didn't want to say nothing about it. I didn't want to cause no drama in the live because I was trying to have a good time too. But shit, man, you know how people they have that tendency to say some shit that's way out of line. That's pretty much what he did. I would have cussed him out and made a scene about it, but I was like, yeah, nah, fuck this shit. I'm out. And that's on a real, man. I didn't want to say nothing to Ronnie about it. And when he did message me, I just didn't talk to him. I'm like, man, I don't feel like talking to this dude. This dude disrespected me, and I don't feel like talking to him because I'm gonna say something to him that's gonna be really fucked up. And I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want to stoop to that level. That's old me. That's me from 2007. 2007 me. If you said some shit to me, I would fucking be all over that shit. I'd fucking let you know, you know? But as I got older, I just don't feel like engaging with negative people, you know? It's like you can say all the negative shit you want about me. You won't get a response out of me because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what you say. Your words are exactly what they are, is a bunch of words. That's how I knew that that one dude was lying about that whole thing with Big Will. I was in the live and I was listening to it. I was like, yeah, I don't believe this shit. I wasn't in the live stream, but I was in the comments. He was like saying, "Oh, Big Will didn't rape Mary Jane, all this stuff," and I'm like, "Well, CPN says it happened, and some people did say it happened." Dude said he had a link to the video and everything, claimed to be working and all this shit. I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to be working and viewing a live stream, anyways. You know, shit. What's good, Dragon Slayer? I'm basically talking about that whole situation where that dude said he had a link to that video, but then I was like thinking to myself, if you really think about it, if that dude was really working, do you think he would really have the time to be watching any live stream Not just ours, but any live stream in particular. Hell no, that dude would be so busy working. He wouldn't even be on his phone. Because a lot of places that you work at have a strict policy about people being on their phones. That dude ain't gonna be watching a live stream if he's working. That dude, he was just talking when he felt like he needed to talk, when he felt like he needed to defend himself. But the truth is, that dude wasn't at work, and he definitely didn't have no video proof of Mary Jane retracting her statement. And I know very little about what you were talking about, Dragon Slayer, about that whole situation where there was a protest in California the other day. Yeah, I know very little about that. But that's because Gemini, the AI, told me about it. Because I asked it about it. I ain't gonna say what I said because I don't want to be kicked off this live just because Gemini responded. Because that shit's voice sensitive. Just like my PlayStation. My PS5, I had to go into the settings and turn off that voice command. So whenever I said something about the PlayStation, it didn't open up anything and say, I couldn't find what you were looking for. I was like, yeah, because I wasn't looking for anything. I was just on a party chat. I was in a PlayStation party chat and I just happened to say the word PlayStation and it just fucking responded. It always does that. It doesn't do it when I'm trying to actually find something, but it does it when I'm not looking for anything and if I'm just speaking generally. Oh man. I took a trip to the store and bought two Black and Milds. Oh man. I tell you, Ronnie's lucky he didn't grow up in the times that I grew up in. He's lucky he didn't grow up in the 90s. Because I did say that to somebody way back then. And somebody said to me, somebody way older said to me, next time you say that to me, you gonna look like I slapped the hell out of you because I actually did. I'm gonna be like, I was like, damn. He's like, don't be telling me shit like that. I had to learn as a jitterbug. And besides, I'm 5 years away from 40. And to say some shit that, like, I look 40, I find highly offensive. I find that to be disrespectful. Which is why I'm glad I don't hang out with jits, man. I don't hang out with jits because shit, man. Jits be disrespectful. Some jits be disrespectful. I know because maybe I was one of them disrespectful jits at the time. Yeah, I was. I was a disrespectful jit. So I should know that jits can be disrespectful or are disrespectful. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Most of them jits are fucking disrespectful. You know, earlier I was asking the question. I'm like, it, I've been hearing stuff like women don't want to be approached, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, if the more this happens, the more they say they don't want to be approached. Eventually, they're not gonna be approached, and then they're gonna wonder why they're not being approached. I'm like, well, shit. If you say you don't want people approaching you, and when people decide not to approach you, you can't complain about it because that's what you asked for. You get what you asked for, you know? Shit, if I told everyone to stay the fuck away from me and I wanted to be left alone and people decided to do that, I couldn't complain because people didn't want to be around me because I strictly said, "Hey, I don't want people around me." But I wouldn't do no shit like that because as human beings, we're social creatures and we need social interaction. Sorry, I've been listening to too much of character AI, and they say human beings are social creatures that value real meaningful connections and communications. I was like, damn. And then I was like thinking to myself, man, I do need to meet real people. And not just on like fucking live streams and social media bullshit like that, but actually physically get up and go out and meet people like they did back in the day. Back in my grandparents' day and probably my mom's day. My parents' day, actually. They didn't have cell phones like what we have now where you could go live on fucking YouTube and all this other shit. People actually had to get up off their fucking asses and go meet people. But now even that's complicated because everybody has fucking cell phones. And you have to trust that the other person ain't doing something that they shouldn't do if they're supposed to be in like a relationship with someone, you know? Damn. Cell phones and fucking social media and shit like that has made the dating scene complex, man. Really complex. Man, I tell you, the dating scene is complex as fuck, man. Hold on. I'm gonna copy this link. That's what I've been forgetting to do. I'm high as fuck, man. So shit. Hold on. I'm gonna share this link. Y'all could hop in the box if you want. That's what I forgot to do. I should have shared the link. Usually I share this link and tell people, hey, if you want to hop in the box, hop in. Shit. Long distance relationships were never meant to be a thing, not for any human being. Even though they say it works, things do work out with long distance relationships, but not really. I know from experience. Yeah. Thanks, fam. I trust you too. And I ain't even worried about your political views, man. I don't care about political views. As long as I can be cool with people, that's all that matters. Shit, the way I see it, you could attack Trump all you want, man. I ain't gonna be mad at you because shit, that's your right, dude. That's your right. And you shouldn't let my opinion fucking change your mind or anything. Shit. Because shit, I will admit the man hasn't done some things he hasn't done okay. Some things he's actually fucked up on. But just recently I heard that he got rid of Elon Musk. He removed Elon Musk from his cabinet. But if you ask me, that's a smart move. But all that other shit he needs to fucking undo. One of the things he needs to undo is the suspension of habeas corpus. He's trying to suspend that shit. And that's fucking stupid. That's fucking dumb. It's unconstitutional. Suspension of habeas corpus is like basically tearing up the Constitution. And not only that, it gets a lot worse. With the suspension of habeas corpus, the Latin translation of habeas corpus is you have the body, which takes the legal restraints off of law enforcement to detain and make arbitrary arrests, whether with or without charges. That's a very deep thing. And it gets rid of fucking due process and all our fucking rights. And Miranda rights don't even get read. You just get detained and they take you to fucking jail. And they hold you indefinitely. And they don't even have to give you a lawyer or nothing. You're just fucked. Trump needs to undo that shit. He fucked up on that one. I didn't vote for Trump, to tell you the truth. I didn't vote for him. The only time I voted for him was in 2020, and he lost to Joe Biden. But other than that, I didn't vote for him this time either. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, man. There's a lot of things he did that were good. Like he pulled us out of the United Nations. He pulled us out of the World Health Organization and all this other shit. And he's basically telling the World Economic Forum to go to hell. There, like my family is not to worry because that shit. I think that shit had a lot to do with Elon Musk. I think Elon Musk was taking over the party, taking over the Trump administration, and I think Trump finally snapped out of it and fucking kicked out Elon Musk. He needs to kick out one more other person too. He needs to kick out Marco Rubio. There's some good people in that administration. and and my friend Joey, he was thinking Elon Musk is cool, man. Elon Musk is great. I'm like, he ain't good, dude. He ain't great either. Motherfucker lied about fucking space travel. He said his rocket went to Mars. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Ain't no rocket ever went to any planet past the Earth's atmosphere because the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat with a firmament over it. There's a firmament over over the sky. There's a firmament, but there's another name for the firmament. You gotta look in the Bible for this. Damn. Don't hate your life, fam. The world's fucked up, but don't hate your fucking life, dude. It took me a long time to see how the world is fucked up. And when I finally did, I'm like, holy shit. My whole perspective on everything fucking changed. Little by little, it all changed. Don't do that, dude. Do not do that. Don't fucking do that, dude. Shit, I tell anybody that I'm close to, if you end your fucking life, you better hope we don't wind up in the same place because I will torment you on the other side. I pulled myself out of that situation. I pulled myself out of that fucking mindset. And think about all the people you look up to. Ending your life is the most selfish thing you can do. It's the most selfish thing you can do. Yeah, I can understand that, dude. I can understand that, man. Damn. Hell no, man. Shit. I was in that same place. Well, I wasn't married, but the person I was with, she had my kid. I loved her very much. Still do, man. But I'm gonna still keep carrying on, man. I'm gonna keep carrying on because I'm telling myself no more deaths. No more death. No more unnecessary deaths. I know it hurts to have someone you love very much and you care about a lot fucking leave you, but don't fucking take your own life because of that shit, man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Most importantly, he would have destroyed his kids, man. He would have destroyed his daughter, man. His daughter would have been destroyed by that shit. Everybody, everybody's dealing with their own shit, man. Everybody's dealing with their own shit. I deal with my grandfather's bullshit. I don't want to go to his house on the weekend, but damn. Shit. That's the reason why I don't talk to fucking Ronnie because he sent me a message and I'm like thinking to myself, man, so what? I respond to him. The dude's gonna fucking insult me based on my age and my appearance and say I look like a drug addict and shit like that. When really I don't really fuck with drugs. All I do is smoke weed. And marijuana is not even really a drug. Not in the way that the media considers it. And shit, a lot of times you can't really blame me if I don't want to interact with Ronnie. Shit. Oh, yeah. If they're going to do the wrestling podcast without him, then maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll come back to doing it because I did enjoy that wrestling podcast. I just didn't enjoy the unnecessary comment made towards me. That's the type of shit to me that sounded repetitive because other than that, when my camera had turned on and I was just chilling, hell yeah, Ronnie's rude as hell too. The only people that's cool from that live stream is Mike, Jamie, and Red Hood. Those are the only cool people from that stream from my perspective. Yeah, I feel you, fam. I feel you. A lot of times I didn't like being a part of that live stream because of the way Ronnie made his comments and shit. But before that, before Ronnie joined the podcast, I used to damn. I haven't really saw too much of Nightwolf on the live stream since I made my exit from the live stream. But the reason why I left the live stream is because I felt disrespected and I didn't want to fucking respond back, you know? I'm like, yeah, this is not what the live stream is for. But yeah, Big Will's no different from Psycho Cutter. And even Psycho Cutter's a fucking fraud. And I'll tell you why. Because he ripped his name off of Psycho Sam. Oh, yeah. I know all about that. Motherfucker fucking docs my fucking addresses. Man, shit. People like that have a sick obsession with people. Shit, fuck him and Big Will. I don't give a shit, man. Shit, right? Hell yeah. I will just took over. Damn. I think my personality now, I have a lot to thank to Sir Unholy for on that because mostly how he is, I kind of learned from him because when I was younger, like in my 20s, I kind of learned from him because I've been associated with horrorcore for a while. That's how I learned not to give a fuck. And that's why I couldn't sit through any Big Will or fucking anybody who fucking disses me. I couldn't sit through their shit. I couldn't listen to their shit, man. The reason why I don't check their shit out when they talk shit about me is because I'm like thinking to myself, what? I'm wasting my time just to give my time to them? Oh hell no. I got better things to do with my time. You gotta use your time wisely, you know? Time is of the essence, as they say, you know? Time is of the essence. Time is a very important thing, man. You gotta use your time wisely. If you're using your time to listen to people's negative feedbacks and listen to what haters have to say, you're basically giving them all your time. You're willingly giving your time to them. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. Shit. And to tell you the truth, that disc wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that good. So I only listened to like probably about a few seconds to a minute to that and just, yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Why you think I don't really respond to people talking shit to me? Because I don't give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. Because I spent my whole life giving fucks all the time, giving a fuck about shit that didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Now, I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit like that. Shit, you could have dissed me on a song for 3 minutes. I doubt I would have listened to it, but as long as you put it was a malicious Joker diss, you basically put my name under people's radars. Of course he does, man. Of course he does. He's one of them Gen Z kids. Big Will is just some overweight guy who can't pull women but have to fucking force himself onto them and fucking rape them just to get any. And that's fucking disgusting and petty. Oh yeah. Wait, I have a question. Is Cannibal Cannabis fucking Gen Z or is he millennial? If he's in his 20s, he's Gen Z. Oh yeah, Gen Z. Fuck. Oh shit. Actually, he's not a Gen Z. He's a late millennial. He was born at the ass end of the millennials. Fucking idiot. What the fuck? That's stupid. For what? Why the fuck you gonna fake your own death? What the fuck? How does that even man, fuck man. Oh my god. You gonna fake your own death. Man, what the fuck, dude? Damn. Shit. You know, there was this one dude I went to school with. I never really considered him a friend. We just knew him by association. But one day I saw his picture in the newspaper, man. And what he was charged with, I had to call my former friend up and say, "Hey, man." When he was my friend at the time, I was like, "Hey, man, I can't chill with him, dude. I want to end up going to jail. I can't fuck with people that do shit like that or get charged with shit like that." And he's like, "I know, man. I know. We don't have to hang out with him no more." Damn. But what this dude got charged with when I saw in the newspaper, he got charged with CP on the computer. I was like, "Oh my fucking god, man." I wanted to beat his fucking ass, dude, because dude, I have a fucking son, man, and I don't play about that shit. Damn. Oh yeah, Snufflecunt. Hunter Hill. I know him. I know about him. And Wolf currently, I knew about him when he was Werewolf. When he used to go by Werewolf. But sometimes I think to myself, it would be funny to be around Werewolf while he's recording. Ugh, man, say no more about that. Oh man, I don't want to read. I can't read those comments, man. I can't read that shit. Oh fuck no. Oh man. Dude, you got me literally shutting my eyes, dude. Oh man. Oh god. I can't, dude. I can't look at those comments, dude. I'm trying not to look at those comments because that shit's disturbing. The dude had a crush on another man. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Shit. Hell no. That dude needs to get some fucking pussy. He needs to get laid. Get himself some pussy. I didn't even have to read that comment. I just glanced at it. I just got one glance and I shut my eyes. I was like, oh my god, fuck no. Hell no. Cannibal Cannabis needs to be bitch slapped repeatedly. Shit. Somebody's gonna kick his ass. It ain't gonna be me because he don't live in my state. He don't live in Florida. Actually, it wouldn't have been me. Actually, somebody would have kicked his ass in the state of Florida. If he lived here in Florida, somebody would have whooped his ass. It wouldn't have had to be me. I would have been like, damn, shit. We don't play about weird people either. Shit. And besides, men in today's society, they need to come to the realization that they'll never be women. Damn. In my case, I wasn't about to. I did. I did have a kid. I actually do have a kid. He's 16 years old. But damn, that shit was disturbing. That shit was disturbing. Oh man, I can't unsee that. Damn, damn, that's fucked up. I guess that's why his name has two K's in it. His initials has two K's in it. And my initials has the best musician's name of all time. Even my real name. Well, I wouldn't say my real name. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. Oh man. That's funny. Damn. You know who I still have respect for that used to be a horrorcore rapper, but he's a Christian rapper now? Killa C. I still have respect for him because he's just that good. Even as a Christian rapper, he's still good. He also did a track with Loke Saint. He did several tracks with Loke Saint. You'd have to check him out. And Loke Saint has it. He's similar to Tom McDonald, but he's way better than Tom McDonald. He's on a whole different level than Tom McDonald. Damn. Cole Brown. Oh yeah. I think I gotta chill out on the weed. I gotta chill out on smoking weed. I don't know who Lil CBD is, other than him being a Cannibal Cannabis brother. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. Shit, I kind of wonder what Rob's doing. Well, not Rob. I mean, Red Hood. Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That shit came out funny. The way I said it. The reason why I said it like that is because I was gonna say something, but my words got mixed up. Cause I'm high too, and I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm fucking high as fuck. But I will be real. I'm like, I gave y'all my phone numbers for a reason, and I called y'all my friends for a reason. Shit, if y'all are going through some shit, fucking hit me up. Fuck, my number ain't just there for show, man. I hear you, fam. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. I'm playing some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yeah. Yeah, too many toxic people on YouTube. That's a damn shame. Yeah. Well, I'm still around on YouTube. Oh yeah, I feel you, fam. Shit, I might hop off here. All right, fam. Peace.